we're going to be working with this off on his place command today. We've been working on this for a while. I'm going to I do not have any treats for you in my hand. I'm going to show you how we work through this and how we go over anything that happens during the place. Sometimes he'll break, and I'll show you how we go through that, which is totally fine because he is a puppy and we want them to make some mistakes so they can learn. So first we're going to start out with some sits and downs. I have some treats here, and then we'll go out of the place. Come here. Sit. Yes. Down. Yes, good boy. And then we'll do a couple more. Sit. Yes. And then I just want to make sure all 4 feet are on the ground, which he knows how to do this, so it should down. So you should go boy. And then I will show you, sorry about the dogs, they're all jealous. If you hear them in the background, they're all having their nap time, so they're a little jealous of all the dogs that when we're talking, they're gonna keep trying to get our attention. So I'm gonna show you how we do the place. So I'm gonna use my finger, point to the bed, tell him, place. And then I still give him a treat when he gets on that bed, just because he is young, so I want that bed to be more of a positive experience. So he goes to barge off the bed, I'm gonna say put him back on that bed, or if he corrects himself, that's when I would say yes, place. And then every time I praise him on that every time I praise him while he's on that corner of the bed, place. When I go away, I want to tell him place again to remind him that place means on the bed, so I don't want him jumping off the bed after I praise him, because he thinks, oh, I'm getting pets, I'm going to be able to get off now. So since he's staying, I'm going to go over and praise him. Good boy. Good place. Yes. Place. So he did very good. That was really good. I don't want to give him treats while he's on that bed, because I don't want him to get the reward he's looking for. So giving them treats while they're in either a sit stay, a down stay, or that place kind of leads them to where they can break more easily because they're like, oh, I got that reward that I was looking for, so I don't have to do this anymore because I already got as many treats as I want before that command is ended. So if I want him to place for 20 minutes, in the first 15 minutes, I give him a treat every couple minutes because I'm glad that he's staying on that bed. By the time he gets full, he's not going to want to be on that bed anymore because he already got all of his treats that he wanted. So he's going to hop off that bed, which is not what we want. So we want to make sure they get that reward after their place is over. So I'm going to go up and praise him because he's been really good. Good boy. Good place. Yes, good boy. That's a praise. Good boy. But petting is totally fine. You want them to have a positive experience on that bed. So petting them while they're young on that bed kind of makes it a positive experience. Place. Good boy. Walk over here. Open this door. So we're giving those vocal commands. Good boy. Place. So I gave him those couple warnings there because he looked like he was about to jump off, so I just wanted to give him those vocal things or vocal warnings before he did jump off. And then when he did jump off, I just gave him the vocal warning again and then put him right back on. Good place. Good boy. Good. And then I'm gonna give him that praise. Okay. Yes. Good. Good place, Maverick. Good boy. Good boy. And then lots of snuggles off the bed so they know they're being a good boy and being in that place is fine. Off. No jumping. You know that. So I'm gonna give him another, or do another sitting down, and then I'll do that place. There. Sit. Yes. Down. Good boy. Good boy. All right, and then I'll put them in that place. And you don't want to give treats when they get in that bed all the time. Place. Yes. place, and then I'm going to tell him again. Place. And then I'm going to walk around. Come back and give him that reward. Praise only. Good. Good place. Good place, Maverick. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Place. His feet may be a little wet because we did just have a fun swimming day. So he's a little tired out from swimming in the lake, but that's okay. And I apologize again for the puppies in the background. They just rather play than take a nap. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. Place. So like I was saying before, my storage ran out, but I'm just going to continue. I didn't move him from his place command. He's in that same spot. So every time I walk away from that bed, I want to remind him place to give him that reassurance that place is still in that place is still being done, so he needs to stay in that place until I give him that release word. And then the place command, if he wants to lay down, he wants to do backflips, he wants to roll over, chew a toy on that bed, that's totally fine. This is much less structured than the sit, stay, or down stay. But as in the sit, stay, and down stay, they have to stay in that position. Whereas the Corona bed in the place command, he can do anything on that Corona bed he wants. Doesn't matter as long as he stays on that Corona bed. So I'm going to go over and reward him again because he's been a good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yes, good. Good boy. Place. We're going to see if maybe he'll lay down eventually. But setting's just fine if he wants to sit. So give him that little vocal warning right there. So he knows that he's still in that place, he still has to stay in that bed. So I'm going to reward him, praise only, and then I will give him that release. Good boy. Good boy. And I like to give him the release word after I'm done praising him, or when I'm close to that bed, just so they don't build up that excitement. Say if you were going for a long way, they're not going to want to barge right off the bed. When you do give them that release word, you want them to kind of just be looking for it, but not always expecting it. Good boy. Okay. Yes, good boy. And then next one, you can give them the treat, finally. Yes, you want another one? That was really good. You're doing good boy. Yes. So I'm going to sit him down because I just want to end on a positive note. You want to end on one of their stronger commands. Sit. I'm going to ignore him when he does that. Sit. Yes. Good boy. So when he does do the command right, that's when I reward him. Down. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Maverick. Good boy. Oh, you think going on. Sit. Yes. Down. Good boy. Good boy. And then of course, after all of our sessions, we always end on lots of praise, which always makes it a positive experience because we want them to love working with us. We want them to look forward to working with us always, which is always nice to end on praise. 5 to 10 minutes. We don't want to let them get away with that. Good boy, Maverick. Good boy. Yes. Very, very good boy. Yes, you are.